All is fair in love and war, they say. Love is actually being compared to war here, so you can understand. The energy that I can pick on in this particular session for this collective reading is that whosoever it is, you first had to deal with people externally, and then I think with time you realized that it's not gonna help. There's definitely a supreme or a supernatural energy that stands with you. You feel that. And people have done really wrong things to you. Like, if you actually, think about it, and the way I can pick on this energy, the people you trusted, the people you loved, the people you went on war for, actually. It's not like you're literally going on war, but you did so much for some people and you kept doing it. What I'm being shown, you kept doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then came the breaking point for you, because now you were asking questions to yourself, like genuine questions. Why am I doing all this? Why do I need to put myself into these difficult places and positions over and over again, over and over again, over and over again, just because I want to keep someone happy? Why is it my responsibility always to keep others happy, to take care of them, to be there for them? And it's not like you want something in return. You're not the one who does things out of what's in it for me and barter deal and things like that. But why is it your responsibility? That's what you're asking yourself, to do so much for other people while others do nothing for you. It's also that you are really done with this behavior pattern, or you're just done being this person, because it's very disappointing. It's almost like you meet someone, you spend time with that person, they tell you a beautiful story about them, or they just talk about their own self, they praise their own self, they make them look like they are from another world and they're so pure and so divine and so clean, and you believe that person because you feel that why would anyone say these things if they don't mean it? You always say that. Why would they say it if they don't mean it? Because you don't say anything that you don't mean. But there are so many fake victims and there's so many fake people on this planet that you can do so much for them, but they do not stop the drama and they do not stop the attention-seeking behavior. And some of these people are so selfish. Just for a little bit of attention or a little bit of stuff, little bit of this thing, material growth, or they see, okay, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. They are going to suck the life force energy out of other people. They are bullies, they are meanies, and they're also pretenders. So wherever this person that I'm talking about, whosoever's energy it is, if this person is with people where they can bully them, they'll bully them a lot. And they'll act like, oh, these are the bullies. They are the bullies. I'm not the bullies. I'm the one who's getting bullied. Okay? If they feel at certain places they can't bully a person, but they want to be in good books of a person and they know that they benefit from that person. They benefit in certain ways by being a certain person, or just trying to copy certain traits of this person, or just creating a fake personality. Then they're going to do that in front of that particular person. Places where they feel that it's better to be a victim, they will be a victim. They'll act like a victim. They'll act like, oh, they've gone through so much. Everybody has been bad to them. Everybody has been mean to them. Everybody is not nice to them. But actually, by being a victim, they do a lot of harm to others, because they want the other people to keep making efforts for them, to keep doing as much as others can do for them. They're going to squeeze this person like how you squeeze lemons, or any juicy fruit. This kind of person is a very good manipulator. Okay. Now, places where they know that they have to be sweet, so they don't have an actual proper who they are kind of thing. They just like to be chameleons. But chameleons also have a reason to do so. Chameleons also go out in nature and they have something to do. The reason why they change colors, there's a natural reason for it. But these people are changing colors only because they want to get some benefit from someone. They behave in this way because they want to demand that I want this from you and you better give it to me. But they adopt different techniques, different ways they do this. They're not the same with everyone. Maybe with you, they use a way because they feel you're an empath, they feel you're a nice person, they feel you're sensitive, they feel you're caring. They don't know the real you as well because they never bring out the real who they are, so they can never know who you are as well. They don't know that if you get done with such people, you're going to pack them off really well. I can feel that this person has a really big ego. Their ego is very, very important to them. And the whole crux of this collective reading is that for you in your life, a new chapter has started. A new chapter begins. This is how it was given to me. Because you really had to learn some key lessons. I'm being shown that you had to learn some really important lessons. These are like the final lessons of your journey. This is telling me that you're in advanced stages of your ascension. And so you don't have to entangle with people and their talks, because half of the time their energy is saying something else and their mouths are moving and saying something else. Their story is something else, their life is something else, but they talk about something else, or they even act like something else, they pretend to be something else. But you have tested this person, like there were certain baits that were given to this person. In a way, it was actually God's energy also, your angels also, because they wanted to show to you that, look, if this person is given this offer, or if this person is given this thing, or if this person wants this from you, then they're going to behave this way. That point in time, they'll not keep you priority. They'll forget they respect you. They'll forget who you are and what you've done for them. Just for small little this and that, So for small little this and that, if they're doing this, it means they're also not as mature as they have been pretending to be in front of you. So therefore, they cannot be trusted. This person cannot be trusted. And you have to be really strong now. You have to be bold. You don't have to feel bad for yourself, like, oh, this person fooled me. Just the way they have been fooling so many people all their whole life, all the time they've been doing it. They fooled me also. No. Don't take it like that, because then that's what they want actually. They want to create a portal in your energy periphery and like a straw, they want to suck the energy out. But they can't do that. And it's going to reverse badly if they don't mend their ways. Because this also is a kind of black magic, fooling someone, pretending to be something else, and then taking things from them. It can be anything. It can be time, emotions. It can be some kind of work you're doing with this person. It can be romantic liaison, where you're just such a nice person to this one and they're never nice to you. You don't have to think that, oh, I was stupid to do this. No, you were not. You were the nicer person. You were not the fake pretender. They were. This person was fake. This person was acting. This person was pretending. This person was wrong. Yes, you now have to create a strategy. You have to create a strategy on how to deal with these people. And I think pretty much you already know, you already understand that God sent them to you also for a reason. Some of these people could have potential, or some of these people, maybe they did something good in their past life karma and in their past lives, or maybe in their life, and God sent them to you, and maybe they were hurting a lot of people. This can also be a point that they were hurting a lot of good people. They're not supposed to hurt those people, the ones they were bullying constantly, the ones they blame constantly, the ones they put so much pressure on constantly. Those people, maybe God sent them to your life in order to rescue those others around them. This can also be a reason, because of you they cannot do it, and they already have limited their bad behavior. In many ways they have stopped behaving so badly. So because of your presence in their life, their realizations, they are realizing as well that what they're doing to you is wrong. Therefore, what they've been doing to other people also, all this while, was also wrong. They should not have done it to anybody. Maybe the reason why they're miserable, maybe the reason why they're suffering so much, always, and they keep going back to the same dump again and again, is because of their own bad behavior, because of their own selfishness, because of their own greed, because of their own attention seeking, because of their own extreme attachment to their ego. That's why they're miserable, and they need to realize it. And that's why God sent you in their lives, to understand that these are patterns that they should not get into. Some of these patterns are very difficult to release actually. They're not easy. So there is a need of a very strong medium in between, a very strong person in between, who has that power to, like a dam, how a dam is, it's all the negativity is overflowing from that dam, and the dam is so strong that it can literally stop that overflow or stop that water till the time whosoever is operating the dam doesn't think that now the water is naturally reduced, so now we can open it, and then the same water that was otherwise harmful, it could have killed, it could have destroyed, it could have done so much, given so much trouble to people, the same water can be used for giving life, for growth, for progress, for saving lives. The same water. So these people who are being sent to you, they need to control their energy, their mad energy, their selfish energy, their crazy energy. Because when a person is very, very selfish, extremely selfish, they think the whole world is bad. That's what they say, but they also know that the whole world is not bad. They say it over and over again because they want to suck everybody in to that drama that they create so that they can get energy. They'll go to everyone and they'll say, oh, I do this, I do that. They'll go to this person, that person, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. To everyone, in some way or the other, they just want to extract something. And then this greed or this bad energy starts overflowing. It's so bad that it can destroy people's lives. And so, that's why I said in the very beginning, everything is fair in love and war. So if you fell in love with such a person, then definitely you are a spiritual warrior. You have to hold the bull by its horns. And you are the one who can do it. You're the one who can look at a bull and be like, calm down, buddy. You can do that. Maybe it's tough for you also. Maybe it's not easy for you to deal with all this, and you do question God on and off. That why am I in this place? Why am I in this position? But then that's why you also keep meeting such people, or you also keep having such experiences, or maybe it's the same person over and over again, because you need to forgive, you need to let go, and you also need to change your pattern. You know what you need to change. If you're listening to this and you figured it out so far, you already know what's that pattern. And if you don't know, you'll figure it out. But you also need to change everything, because in this new chapter, you cannot be this person that you have been. Too much goodness is not good for you. Too much love is not good for you. Some people should not be given so much love, attention, goodness, kindness. Some people just should not be given all of this. And some people should be given everything. So to teach you discernment, who to give to and who not to give to, and when. Because many a times you could also be surrounded by such people, or you could also be doing a lot for certain people because you're scared of losing them, or you're scared of something. I don't know what. Maybe you have a bond with this person. Maybe, I don't know, like something about this person puts you in fear mode, in fear frequency. And you have to sit down and think, like, every time I'm in fear because of this person, what are the thoughts? What are the thoughts that are popping up incessantly in my head? What is it? What is it that's telling me over and over again in my mind? What's replaying? What's repeating? Because of this person, other people are not maybe triggering that effect. They're inducing some kind of effect in you, within you. So whatever it is, you need to reverse it. And sometimes to reverse it, you need to have such people around as well, because otherwise, how will you know that you're nonchalant? How will you know that the narcissists or the narcissistic behavior has no effect or impact on you now, which used to have? Like, you remember the days when you were impacted by them, and clearly now it doesn't even matter to you. It doesn't even bother to you what those people do or say, and still you have a good connection with them. Still you hang out with them, still you talk to them, still they talk to you, still they care for you. It's like you don't have any expectations whatsoever. And how did you bring this change in your life? Because you changed something within, because you changed some patterns, you brought some new patterns in your life. So if you can do it in that department, in those places of your life, in those areas of your life, why can't you do it now? You can do it. If you have done it before, you can do it now also. It's just that you need to touch that timeline, or you need to reach that timeline. You need to figure it out. And once you do, there's no looking back. But it has to be a permanent thing. It has to be more eternal in nature. And that's the reason why God is putting you through these tests, so that you can become the strong, bold person. You can be the true warrior. You can be the warrior that no one can defeat, because you work for God. You're God's warrior. You're God's own child. So no matter who says what, no matter who does what, you are the person who's walking on this moralistic path. But that doesn't mean you're a fool or an idiot. That doesn't mean they can take you for a ride. That doesn't mean you're a donkey. In front of the donkey, they can hang the carrot and they can keep the donkey walking. You're not that. You're not that, okay? And they should also know that. They should know that you know. They should know that you know, and they should also know that you know your value and your worth a lot more than you did before. Because earlier, you were believing these people's words. You were like, okay, if you're saying so, I will do this for you. If you're saying so, I'll help you out. If you're saying so, I'll give you what you want. But for how long? For how long? It doesn't stop. So it has to stop. Okay? So yes, the new chapter has begun, because you've realized sometimes, darling, you have to be a bad bitch. And that's the higher path. That's the higher path. That's the higher path. Don't judge yourself just because now you have to do something that you think you've been considering it was wrong all this while. But look at the person, look at the other people, what they have done, what they have been doing constantly, repeatedly. That's why everybody should read Mahabharata. Everybody should read Srimad Bhagavad Gita at least once in their life. You should know the story of Mahabharata. The righteous, the moralistic, the God-fearing, the God-loving, the innocent, poor Pandavas. They did everything because they were good people, good human beings. But in the end, Sri Krishna said to them that, look, you have to do certain things. You have to wage a war on your own people, because if they were your own people, they would not be standing there wanting to fight against you. They won't be standing there in the first place, opposing you, if they were your own people. So love yourself, be there for yourself, stand by for yourself. And if some people have constantly been trying to fool you or treat you wrongly, despite of all the love you gave to them, it's time to separate yourself from them. It's time you stop doing whatever you were doing for them and do it for yourself instead. All right. For personal sessions and therapies, you can work with me one on one. Check out the description box. You can get my book In the Name of Love. LUV is the spelling of love. Only on Amazon Kindle. The link is given in the description box. You can also become my Patreon and support my content every month. And you can also become a member of this channel. More members, I will definitely start doing more of the live readings. So, guys and girls, see you in the next one. Stay beautiful, stay amazing as you are, and maybe increase it even more, your awesomeness quotient. One love, peace out, and Victor Duram.